Hey everybody, it's Seth Jones, editor of Athletic Turf News. I have the distinct pleasure of being here in central England. I'm at St. George's Park, and I'm with the head groundsman, Alan Ferguson. Alan, I want to thank you so much for just the tour you've given me today and all your time and showing us around what is truly one of the most impressive sports facilities I've ever been to.
That's very kind of you, thank you very much, and it's a great pleasure to have you here.
Great. Now, can you tell me a little bit about just the scope of this facility? How many fields do you have here? How big is your crew? What all does your job entail?
Yeah. I mean, we have a crew here of 14 of us in total, so we're just about the minimum that you'd want for a facility of this size. In total, we have 330 acres of grounds here, but within that there are 12 elite soccer pitches comprising of 4 different construction types, so from Deso Grassmaster, fibre sand, natural, and third generation synthetic.
And also indoor, and you got futsal, and all this is on your watch.
Hard futsal court as well, so yeah, we have that here. So we're trying to cover most of the bases that the guys will be asked to, or girls now, because we have an extensive girl section within the association that they'll find and play on throughout the world of professional football.
So I guess that's something I should ask you about, is just the reason for this being here. It's only 2 years old. And then this is the official headquarters for the England national. So what's it? So can you talk a little bit about that, and what's it like to host those guys?
Yeah. I mean, going back in time, the actual association was quite fragmented. Only the senior national men's team played in London at Wembley Stadium, and all the other coaching was very regionalised. But there's been a big demand and a desire for a long time. It started with one of the former England coaches, Howard Wilkinson. He had a vision to bring this all onto one site. But it's taken over 20 years to bring that vision to life here at St George's Park. It's a tremendous thrill as a groundsman to be given the opportunity, and I'm Scottish, I get a lot of stick for that, looking after our English cousins here. But it's a hell of an opportunity, and it's a tremendous privilege and honour to be asked to come here and to practice and to bring these pitches to life. So it really is good. But the idea is that all of the teams, there's 24 teams, play under the Three Lions banner. And it's a great privilege now to be able to host them to do that. So both on the men's side and the women's side, and the 4 disabled teams that we have here, all of them come here and train and have their various camps in preparation for European Championships and the various age group FIFA World Cups.
Great, Alan. That's another thing I need to ask you about. I'll be honest, there's so many interesting things going on here. I don't really know where to start and where to stop. But this field that we're standing on right now is meant to be as close of a mirror image to the field at Wembley as possible. Yeah. Can you talk to me about the effort you go to make this field as close as you can to the sister field in London? Yeah.
This is what we're standing on down is a carbon copy of the stadium field at Wembley. It's a Deso Grassmaster field, and I think any clubs or associations that put these fields in, where the actual stadium field is, you have to replicate that on the training facility, because the characteristics from this pitch type, are completely different from any other pitch type in existence in the world game. The pitches are firmer, faster, and when you put a coat of water on them, the ball pace and movement is so much quicker. If you didn't have the guys an opportunity to fully acclimatise themselves, they'd be at a disadvantage, and it become a level playing field in the stadium. So it's absolutely crucial that they have a facility, a like-for-like facility. So we've recreated the National Stadium field here in St George's Park, and we're standing on a field in monetary terms that costs about 1.1 million English pounds. So that they're not cheap, but they are fantastic. They'd be the Rolls Royce of football pitches.
Great. Now, one of the things I did yesterday was I had the pleasure of going to the Pitch Focus event, and you did give us a speech there. And I guess for my American viewers, we should talk a little bit about some of the things that you guys are doing over here with some success. One of the things that you got to give a presentation about is that you've had some success with rolling. Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about, and you do have a background in golf as well. Yeah, can you talk a little bit about how long have you been rolling, why do you roll, and what are you seeing with it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, one of the biggest things, and I said in the presentation yesterday, is nobody saw the intensity of the fields here at St George's Park. I certainly didn't, and we're running about 86% occupancy here. The big problem we have is that then cuts down greatly the amount of time we have as a crew to come back in and reinstate the fields into the condition that the players and managers expect to find them in. We've looked at our cousins in golf. I'm from a golf background, as you say, and they've been using now for a number of years very successfully turf irons. And I think we can now replace some of the pedestrian moors with a turf iron, which is quicker, it's more efficient, and once you're used to it, the presentation is as the same. So we've had a lot of success with that particular trial. the weight of the irons was crucial, but they're not any heavier than the pedestrian moors that we would use, so maybe a 30-inch or 36-inch moor coming in at around 375, 380 kilos, exactly the same as like a Smithco turf iron, which is the one we've used for the final trials here. So very, very happy what we've been able to achieve with that. We haven't adversely affected the compaction and the acceleration of it, and as I said, we have 3 different grass types here that we can trial, so neither the naturals or the fibre sands or Grassmaster constructions have compacted any differently than what they would do under normal conditions. So real happy story, because we've trialled a lot of things here. Some haven't had such a happy ending, but you know, it's one of these nothing ventured, nothing gained, but this has very definitely been something gained.
Okay, well, Alan, I do really want to thank you again. This has been such a phenomenal tour, and for your time. And I'll try and get some more photos posted on our website and whatnot, so more people can see. But if anyone wanted to reach out to you, could they shoot you an email if they had a question about some of the things you're doing out here?
Yes, I'm very simply contactable at alan.ferguson@thefa.com, or through the St George's Park website. You can get links to me there. Always happy to speak to fellow groundsmen wherever they are in the world. We're all doing the same job, and I think one of the nice things is when we do cross-exchange information, whether we're here in England or in the States, that we can learn an awful lot of each other.
Great, appreciate it. Well, like I said, guys, I'm out here. It's just phenomenal place, and I'm here with the true gentleman. And I want to thank Alan again and for getting me out here and giving me the tour. This is Alan Ferguson. He's the head groundskeeper out here at St. George's Park. I'm Seth Jones, and thanks for watching us out here on Athletic Turf News. Thank you, Alan.